Hold on to your hats, folks. Coinbase, the crypto giant, sent shockwaves through the market. Just before Bitcoin took a dive, the Coinbase Premium Index signaled trouble ahead. Millions in liquidations follow as Bitcoin plunges from record highs. With billions on the move in this start of the wild ride, buckle up traders, don't forget to subscribe, like and share, and let's start. So we're starting off with, as most people have no idea how early we are and will sell too early cause of diminishing returns. It's important to stay bullish as long as the market structure is. I kept on saying that the entire past year, while most are still waiting for Bitcoin to retest $30,000. The next one we go for, seeing a lot of traders on this app that were bearish at 15,000 screaming like banshees during this correction. As always, we go to the high time frames for clarity on the situation. Bitcoin weekly chart update. There's absolutely nothing bearish right now. The market is indeed overextended, and a further correction to any one of our major support levels at $60,000, $52,000 or even $47,000 is possible. So if we see this, I'm looking for the RSI's form of a higher low above the 70-ish level to maintain the power in the market. And we still have a momentum with the stochastic RSI. However, we are seeing some downwards curvature forming, as the last time we saw a bearish cross down on the weekly stoch RSI, we saw a 20% plus correction. So this is easily in the cards now. Remain calm, we just had one of the most powerful upward movements in Bitcoin in a recent memory. Ignore everyone who's bearish right now. They were all bearish months ago and were pathetically wrong. Watch the support levels and understand that we could go much lower from here, and it would be nothing more than a higher low in an uptrend. Hope that helps many of y'all. The next one, Bitcoin mining hash rate by country. US making a power move, and here we could see the United States, we could see China, we could see Germany, we could see Malaysia, we could see Kazakhstan, Ireland, Canada, Iran, Russia, and others as well over here. So the biggest ones are basically the US making moves, and China is actually dropping in while the Kazakhstan is growing, so people from China moving to Kazakhstan and to other countries as well, as I feel like it actually being like that. Hyperinflation is coming, and in fact it's already here for some fiat currencies. You can either do nothing and let that wave crash your purchasing power, or you can ride the wave via Bitcoin. Bitcoin, what's next? So the big Sunday report, all you need to know. Psychological analysis, technical analysis, and all of that stuff. In the last week's Sunday report, we discussed an anticipated sideways movement in a larger time frame between $64,000 and $77,000. As observed, Bitcoin is perfectly moving in this sideways region as mentioned, and some people fail to catch the bigger picture, not realizing that the price fluctuations within a 20% range is quite normal for movements in a large market caps, and even beneficial as Bitcoin is gearing up for its next massive leg up, a leg up that will bring us above the 80,000 and reaching 100,000 in a high speed. In trading terms, we refer to this bullish sideways movement as an accumulation region, a phase where profits taking money, incoming investment, and undecided money converge, resulting in a consolidation in a mid-term time frame. As I've mentioned before, this sideways movement is bullish, and we are poised for a significant upward move. Despite a recent increase in various scenarios all over Twitter or YouTube driven by retail panic sellers, many seem to forget that we haven't even entered this super cycle yet, as the excitement so far has been driven by the pre-bull, second pre-bull, and a golden bull phases, but not the super cycle. I detailed the ranges of Bitcoin's bull phases in the last Sunday's report with a precision, as during the sideways phase, and while some may debate whether the current movement is sideways, we anticipate Ethereum, BNB, and other major coins will soon reach the new all-time highs. As example, in the last Sunday report, I mentioned that BNB, Ethereum, and Solana will reach a new all-time high. Since then, BNB pumped 35% as Solana went up by a 40% all in 1 week only. Ethereum followed Bitcoin and is correcting a bit stronger, but no matter what, Ethereum is also heading to a new all-time high, as a huge push for altcoins requires a stable or pump in Bitcoin price, and a decrease in Bitcoin's market dominance last is currently happening. And it's fascinating how my prediction of falling Bitcoin dominance last week has played out with a pure perfection, significantly opening up opportunities for altcoins in the coming weeks and looking promising for them with a potentially higher returns. Indeed, the dominance is going lower and the next Bitcoin leg up will full send altcoins. The current movement is healthy for the market and altcoins. Market makers know exactly what they are doing and it's healthy correction to liquidate late longs before the next upward move. And it's all healthy, no need to panic. Remember, the market is very bullish and the halving is just 30 days away. We've been in this sideways phase for 2 weeks already, as I highlighted in last Sunday reports. Following this choppy sideways movement, we anticipate the next massive leg up. Anyone who panic sold recently will likely regret it. The super cycle is loading. Remember, all of this is in my opinion about the market and shouldn't be considered as financial advice. Regarding the calendar, an important week lies ahead, as on Wednesday the FOMC meeting is expected to see no change in rate hikes, as the real volatility may come from Jerome Powell's press conference on Wednesday. The next one we go for as well. Cashed out 401k in 2022, paid a penalty, worked out pretty well, great. Bitcoin is successfully retesting the highest key level of the chart, send it to 100,000, that's what we are waiting for. When you zoom out, Bitcoin will be headed way higher. And good morning, can't stop staring as Bitcoin is global, and look at all those purchases every single second, every single millisecond, and that's really crazy. So Coinbase Premium Index signals Bitcoin price correction. So Coinbase Premium Index a few hours before Bitcoin's price fell by more than 7% to 66,000, dropped below the 0.05, as over the past few days Bitcoin has fallen from newly recorded highs to levels not seen in a week, triggering millions in liquidations. Analysts have revealed that the Coinbase Bitcoin Premium Index gave a signal of decline before Bitcoin started to fall. Significant data for Bitcoin investors, and according to an analysis by blockchain data analytics platform CryptoQuant, the Coinbase Premium Index dropped below 0.05 a few hours before Bitcoin's price fell by more than 7% to 66,000 on March 15th, and continued to drop on March 17th. So the Coinbase Premium Index represents the percentage difference between the USDT pair price on Binance and the USD pair price on Coinbase Pro. So a decline in the index suggests that the professional investors are less bullish than individual investors, as a larger portion of Coinbase's trading volume comes from the initial investor group. A negative trend in the Coinbase Premium Index typically signals a short-term correction in a bull market and increases the likelihood of a pullback and downward movement in the near term. This also indicates that the chances of witnessing a sudden price surge in Bitcoins are low, as the drop of the premium below 0.05 highlighted a period when buying pressure from US investors weakened. So the subsequent price correction was seen as necessary by analysts, as analysis platforms like CryptoQuant and Bitfinex also warned of price correction risk during Bitcoin's rise above $73,000. As well as during the Bitcoin price dip, 314 million Bitcoins transferred from Coinbase to an unknown wallet, as they are probably waiting for hodling coins, as according to Whale Alert, a whopping 4,800 Bitcoins valued at approximately $300 million made its way from Coinbase to an undisclosed wallet, sparking curiosity speculations within the crypto community. So remarkably, this massive movement of funds occurred against the backdrop of Bitcoin experiencing a downturn in its price, is currently trading at 66,800, and the cryptocurrency has witnessed a 10% decrease from its recent all-time high achieved just 3 days to prior. So that's kind of all the information we got on today's video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. See you in the next one, and peace.